Welcome back to another episode of The Architect. It's the regular season finale. We're clean. We're clean. We're 11-0. Trying to stay perfect.
As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Fresno State Bulldogs, squaring off with another team from the PAC-12. Listen to this noise. You can't hear yourself think as this defense hasn't been deep in their own end. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Makes the tackle at the 22, but it's a 15-yard gain, and now they're in business. On first down from their own 22. They'll run it from the gun. Oh, he's got some space. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
The RPO fired complete to the left. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. He'll do it himself. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. To the air, it's Cooks. Rushes on him. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, try to convert through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Fresno State will have to punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Going to make sure he doesn't get it. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. You get field position like this and you're not likely to punt the way they did the last time they had the ball.
Yeah, great job by the defense, setting them up in an opportunity to get some points on the board quickly.
This is an opportunity you've got to capitalize on this field position. You must come away with points here if you're on offense.
He'll try it again on second and 10. He's got him this time. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. This crowd knows when to bring it. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Incomplete behind the receiver. Maybe this freshman got a little too anxious. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Nestled just inside that. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Got the first down and still on his feet. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. It's a first and 10. Back to pass. It's Cooks. Setting up the screen. Breaks into the open. Headed to the end zone. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Fresno State.
And how about the OC slipping in the screen pass? Try to mix it up, slow down that pass rush, let it come up the field a little bit.
And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little to sling it on second down.
Bad throw.
Too much on that one, just out of his reach. All right, guys, let's chat about Fresno State. We have a new #1 team in the nation this week. Guys, they've made it to the mountaintop, and usually that just means now everybody's shooting at you.
I think a lot of people are waiting to see is how they wear this number 1, if they change it all moving forward. But, David, talking to their players this week, they were saying they knew they were the #1 team before the season even started. Everybody else is just figuring that out now.
Yeah, and you got to love the confidence of this squad and going out and earning that #1 ranking. But it's another thing completely to keep it and to continue to have that edge.
This kid can't throw.
We'll see if they can do it.
In the rain.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Good timing on the quick out. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. Fresno State moving it quickly down the field. Dropping back, it's Cooks. Fires to the wideout.
Flag on who?
But the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Quarterback making adjustments. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw it again. Fearsome pressure. Takes a hit as he fires.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Jesus Christ.
Rides the back on the option to give.
He just runs past him.
Be stopped for no gain. The mighty Utah student section alive and bringing the noise on third down. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Fresno State hoping to convert on fourth down. Trying to do it on the ground. There he goes. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. Fresno State lines up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. After getting nothing, it's second and goal from the 6. Back to throw, it's Cooks. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. On third and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Quarterback may change this route. On third and goal, they'll try to throw it in.
It's interference,
The
man.
end zone there, and they couldn't make the
Well, maybe not. It's within 5 yards.
fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head.
It made me miss it. Pulled it really far over too. Fucking close.
Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
And after a successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on second, you only have a
I never run that play before, and they somehow know.
I think a lot of quarterbacks like those defenses that will be passive and let it slowly develop. Now, this defense aggressive and attacking, and it really paid off.
When you see them there taking the shot, I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their head. They're going to be expecting run, safeties and linebackers.
It's the same fucking plays, man.
Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
I can't go by him anymore. It's literally keeping him in the game. 3 fucking plays, man. Come on, bro.
The dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And quarterback, receiver on the same page. Nice job.
Somehow it's 3rd and inches. There's no fucking way.
Easy pitch, easy catch.
Pocket breaking down. Pass rush, get there.
They made sure my receiver slipped. My line just won't block.
That's a perfect example of not. Lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20.
Come on, man. None of you niggas getting open, nothing.
It's Cooks. Grabs it in the middle. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Quickly complete. He makes the tackle at the 33 after a pickup of 5. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Oh, that hit him in a bad spot, right in the hands. Great play. You still get a pass breakup, but man, that could have been an interception by the defender there. Nice break on the football, but secure that big fella and get the 6. Get the pick 6.
Caught in the backfield, it's Graves. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Fresno State right back to the line. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass.
Try to give him a pick.
Some serious arm strength shown there.
Defense needed that stop badly. They gave up a touchdown. They gave up a field goal. Here they are in the 3rd possession. They've got to find a way to get off the field. So really nice job on a critical 3rd down, forcing an incompletion.
Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Wants to go up top on first down. Quick completion on the out. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. So it's first down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. He just... Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. They go to work in the 3rd quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right, that pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different-looking football game.
Defense, man, you got to go low, and you got to chop that tree down, right? Go with the legs, take the legs out from underneath them so he can't continue to churn those puppies out and get extra yards after contact like he did there.
They'll run the screen. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
Looking for a man. It's Cooks. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And the Bulldogs are moving quickly down the field. They'll give it to the back. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Tackle is made at the 33. It's about a 5-yard pickup, and that'll be enough for a first down. The Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, the give, looking for room.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do there.
The line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow, they don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill, go get the running back, get a tackle for him.
Oh, better look out! And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This is why Rice-Eccles, one of the toughest places to play in all the country. Try to get your third down conversion in the midst of this. Makes the grab. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Not much running room. He's got one down to the 12. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Fresno State. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone? Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. On the ground, it's Pope. Turning it on. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
And that is beautiful execution by the defense. What do I do with that option? String him along. Don't let him make a quick decision. Don't let it be obvious. Did a good job slow playing it, stretching it out. Everybody being able to run to the football, use the sideline as a defender. Nice job by the defense.
I just threw a pick for no reason.
Number 10. Stopped right at the 40-yard.
I get so tired of throwing underneath all the time.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And the throw to the sideline is complete.
That's all they do is just sit back all game.
Has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
How about the big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down.
Shit.
He was looking to the end zone and trying to get 6.
You simply don't see that very often. A quarterback of this guy's caliber missing a guy wide open in the end zone. He makes those throws in his sleep.
And that's going to fall.
He dropped the ball and he had the first down.
Physical matchup there. Third down coming. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. They try to get it outside on the left. He did not make
I'm right in the middle for the field goal. That's why I ran that.
They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the... They'll get this drive started from their own 26. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Looking to throw on first down.
What are you doing? You're supposed to be running a curl.
Just not what it needed to be on that play. So now it's second and long. The give on the inside. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Fresno State moving it quickly down the field. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They go back to work in the final period of this one. From the gun, the running back working for Rowe.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this
I don't know how this guy got there so fast.
Close on that one as he got...
It's like he was on a delayed blitz or something.
Now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. And the Bulldogs have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his man. It's Overton.
That just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
How about this methodical, soul-crushing drive? They've already drained more than 3 minutes off the clock as they snap it on second down.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
Reads it, fires complete. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
Supposed to be chewing clock.
On the field, they just have inches to go on fourth down. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks
Game
up the
does
first
little
down.
things to you.
Everything going the offense's way. They're trying to ice this game late. They've got a really nice lead, so you just want to run the ball, high percentage throws, and keep the chains moving, and they're doing that. This has been a beautiful drive to watch. Offense continues to stay in a nice rhythm here late.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. On third and short, they'll ride the running back here. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes
They're gonna make me
it
miss
third
this
down.
shit.
This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field
I knew they were gonna
goals.
make me miss it. It's cool. It's just like a long punt.
Fresno State takes over in the offense.
Sloppy game, man.
A really short to keep this drive moving. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And the punishment has been extended.
And how about it? Everyone getting involved, getting the big...
And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. At the 20, he's got space. He now has 85 yards on the ground and just another day at the office for the national leader in rushing. Quick release on the RPO. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. They'll run it from the gun. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Fresno State lines up with a first and goal. Wants to pass. Still looking on the move. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown! This offense has it with really good field position. The give as they work on that clock. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. A very productive play on first down has now set us up with this second and goal. That is a big win for
Gotta move that guy out the way on that play.
right there as soon as he got the ball. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's third and goal. Rides the back and leaves it. And we have breaking news. They score. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's second and 7. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. Right back to the well. Got the first down and more. They make the stop and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one.
Keonte Pope got 100 yards. That's my first ever recruit that signed with me. And he just got his first 100-yard game. They were much tougher than the score says. They couldn't score. My defense is elite.
And some people handle it better than others. We've seen some teams melt late in the season, and we've seen other teams thrive on it and embrace it. So this team so far has embraced.
All right, so we got another perfect regular season. And we're going into the Pac-12 Championship. I think we're gonna have to play BYU. They're pretty fucking good. They got like one of the best receivers in the country and one of the best running backs in the country. But it's a neutral site. They normally give me problems when I play at their home. And then we're getting into bowl season. Oh, level up. Let's go. Coach abilities, right? Yeah, I gotta put some more on architect. I think we're done. I think I did my recruiting already. Yeah. Got some lockouts. He chose Notre Dame. That's cool. We're almost a 5-star program. And they dropped us to number 2 for some reason. I held the number 1 spot for like 1 week. Yeah, BYU in the Pac-12 Championship. So join us. Thank you for joining us for this episode of The Architect. Join us for the next episode when we go to Allegiant Stadium for the Pac-12 Championship. I think we've won 3 in a row. We take on BYU.